and welcome back to another episode of Anong Paki Mo Kung Single Ako. Ayan, so good evening everyone and na-expose na agad yung ating guest. So, but of course, syempre, bibitingin ko muna kayo sa ating guest for tonight dahil may padahil pa. Anyway, I'm so sorry for the delay. Nagkaroon na tayo onting technical difficulties, but and we are live to solid supporters. The ever since mga supporters natin, hello kay EJ na lang EJ, hi EJ. Ayan, si EJ po talaga ang dahilan ng live na ito. Ayan. Ate Sheng. Teka lang, paano ba to? Ayan, so nagmamadali po tayo magsalita ngayon. Hindi po kami nakapag-briefing. Hindi po talaga kami nakapag-briefing. So kung ano man po mapag-usapan namin tonight, bahala na po si Lord Char. Ayan, so ba't natin si EJ, andyan din si Ate Sheng. And ayan, hello sa ating 2 million viewers. 2 million viewers. Good evening, guys. Ayan, so good evening sa inyong lahat. Ayan, before tayo mag-start, siguro share niyo muna yung ating live tonight. And for tonight, dahil special nga ang ating guest, kasi dream interview ko to. Dream interview. Magpapamigay po tayo ng ating kasab-brand. Ayan, magpapamigay po tayo ng earrings from Crochet. So, abangan nyo lang po sa dulo. Raffle later on sa ating end of the show. I-share nyo lang po itong live na ito. Ayan na, nandito na ang ating suking-suki na si Coach. Ayan, nagko-comment pa siya. Ayan, bakit may mga nang babash agad? Wala pang simula. Tanong nyo na lang si EJ kung bakit hindi natuloy kami ni Carla. But anyway, papakilala ko ng ating guest for tonight. So, isa siya sa blooming na blooming ngayon at nagbabalik sa sa ating mga live guestings, live shows, yan. So, very active siya ngayon. Oh my gosh, meron dito nag-comment. Sorry, hindi ko maintindihan po yung name niya, pero babatiin ko po kayo. Hello kay RTDVA alumni daw siya. Hello. Kung ano man yung name mo, i-comment mo na lang yung English name mo. Ayan. So, and dito din si Isko. Hi, Isko. Isko Wonders. Hello. Ayan, madaming supporters tayo for Carla and hindi ko na naituloy ang aking intro. Char. Sige, ulitin ko. So, ito isa sa mga OGs sa aming OGs. At di pa po siya nakikik sa aming community dahil matagal-tagal pa po siyang nagpe-prepare. Pero sabi nga niya sa aming last usapan, ready na daw siya. Kaya nga ganun yung picture niya sa poster kasi ready na daw po siya to the next level. So, excited na ba kayong marinig ang kwento ng ating guest na si Carla Aberion. Let us all welcome Carla. Ang haba ng intro ko, di ba? Teka lang, naka-mute.
Ay, nakamute ba?
Ayan na, go.
Hi guys! Welcome to Hoy Single Ako. Anong pake mo?
Yes, ayan. So,
maraming may pake na single ako. Inis na inis sila.
Oo, marami sila at nandyan nanonood at gusto kong i-bash tonight. Pero of course guys, walang bashing. Kahit ilang beses na kayong binash ni Carla. Char! Hindi. Anyway.
Pinuyat niyo ako nung heartbroken kayo.
Oo, si Carla daw yung pinuyat niya nung heartbroken kayo. So, siya naman ang magpapapuyat sa inyo ngayong gabi kasi guesting niya to, guys. Huwag kayo magulo. Ayan, batiin muna natin. Carla, batiin mo muna solid fans. Ayan, nandyan din si
Yes!
Phil.
Hi, Phil! Nandiyan si Phil. Nandiyan si Nico.
Nandyan din si Nico. Hi, Kap Nico.
Wow! Hi, Cap. And hi, late night show naman. Di ay kakaroon, besh. Yeah, late. Pang ano na tayo.
Oo.
Pang Tito Germs, ganyan
Ayan.
na lang. Late night. Hindi na tayo, prime time. Hi, Z
Oo,
is there. Hi, Z. Ramdam ko yan
hi
yung
Z.
100.
Hello, hello Z. Ayan, at
Yung,
nandyan din yung dahilan kung bakit natuloy ang guesting ni Carla dito sa Hi
yes,
Z!
yes. Si EJ, actually guys, wala talaga ako sa planong maging guest dito. Char. Si EJ talaga. Pero sa last minute, hindi na kasi qualified si EJ. Kasi
May
nag-level up na yung
qualification
relationship
pala sa
status
guesting.
niya, yes. So, andyan din si
Ayan, baka
Bibi
kilala mo
Ted.
to Carla. From
Yes, yes.
Australia daw siya.
Si Paps niya,
Nelson.
si
Hello,
Nelson.
Nelson.
Yeah,
Hello,
we
hello.
also have a collab soon. And andyan
Ayan.
si
Nandyan
Ryan.
din si
Wow.
Ryan. Hello, guys. Good evening.
Hello.
And sinabi ko nga kanina, yung ating, meron tayong paraffle later on after the show. And abangan nyo lang sa ating end of the show. So, share lang kayo ng comments dyan and be active and engaging. Ayan, so excited na ba kayo sa kwento ni Carla Aberion? Buong buo para sure.
May crush reveal ba dito? Wala naman. Char!
Pwede
Akala
pag may nagtag. Char.
akala mo naman. Single din daw si Ryan.
Ayan,
Shoutout
hello,
sa'yo,
hello. Sige,
Ryan.
last bati na guys. Hello, hello kay Ryan McLance. Tama ba? Hello din
Yes.
kay Shane
Hi,
Morla. Ayan. At
Shane. Oh, ang
shout
pretty
out
niyan sa
from
TikTok.
FLH.
From Friday Love Hub.
Ayan. Hello. Hi,
Hi.
Ate Sheng.
And hi, Shane. Pwede kasi naka-dear crush kami. Dear crush. Message to crush na lang, ganon.
Oo, message to crush na lang daw.
Oh my God.
Anyway, thank you so much and thank you sa ating mga
Ulit.
nanonood dyan and sa mga binati namin. Hello, hello, good evening and thank you for watching Anong Paki Mo? Kung single ako.
Okay,
Tonight,
done na.
our guest, Carla Aberion. And of course, Carla, ready ka na ba sa akin napakahirap na first question?
Napakahirap. Yes. Wala akong choice.
Ayan. Ayan, of course, Carla, kamusta ang puso ni Carla today? Hindi bukas, hindi sa isang linggo today.
Yung puso ko today, pagod. Char.
Pagod, kasi ang
Kasi
dami na yung marketing maths kanina.
dami kong marketing maths. Ganyan talaga ako pag naging guest ng live. Ang dami kong pahanash. Kasi nga, ano din ako, di ba? Nagla-live. But siguro pagod ako kasi nag-skip rope ako. Na-inspire ako sa post mo na
Ay,
nag-skip rope ako.
grabe.
Nag-skip ko, mga 200 skips siguro. Parang gano'n. So,
Wow.
ganyan. And madami ding nangyari, nag-visit yung friend ko dito and yung gift namin kay mama nung birthday niya, kanina namin binigay. Kasi Miss Universe nga eh. So natulog na siya after
Oo.
ng Miss Universe, hindi niya alam na may regalo. So yun, masaya yung heart right now and very excited for many things that's in store for me.
Ayan, very, very masaya. And kitang-kita naman kasi sobrang blooming. Hindi lang sa picture, pati sa personal. Ayan, di ba?
Wow, thanks,
Alam,
friend.
alam niyo ba guys, na first time daw lumabas yung photo na yon sa Hoy Single Ako. So, we are very honored.
Yes, first time. Yung pa ganun.
Oo, first time yung may paganon at papunta na sa
May
pakasal
pa-mail.
na
Oh.
season. Ayan, so Carla, kwento mo naman, how long ka na bang single?
Almost 2 years. Yeah.
Almost 2 years. So, matagal-tagal na din pala, no? So,
Tagal
nandun
pa
ka na
rin.
ba sa point na have you moved on or okay na yung puso mo or nandun ka pa sa moving phase, moving times?
Hindi ko sure paano sasagutin yung question. Kasi sabi nga nila, hindi ka naman daw talaga nagmo-move on. You just move forward. So,
Mm-mm.
andun ako sa phase na I think I'm so excited right now eh. And there are times talaga na we're down, 'di ba? Pero yun, I think minsan kasi it fluctuates, but generally I'm very much okay. Ano ba yung question? If ano daw? Naka-mute ka, girl.
How long lang yung tinanong ko? Ang
How
dami ng
long?
explanation.
Hindi,
Okay.
meron kang follow-up,
Joke lang.
girl. Laglagan kainis 'to si Reg. Ano ba?
two
Andun ako
years.
sa point na ang saya-saya ko. I'm just very content with things that's happening and I'm also excited. And umabot
Mm-mm.
ako sa point na dahil walang magbibigay ng singsing, bumili na lang ako ng maraming singsing. I'm so
Yan.
happy!
Ano
Yeah.
ako, sige.
And I
Okay
gave
lang
myself
yan.
a promise na pipiliin kita kahit hindi hindi ka pinili ni crush. Gano'n.
Yo.
May gano'n.
Iba
Wag
nga,
mo
diba?
naman i-foresee
Iba
na
nga
gano'n.
self-love, Carla. Ano,
Yes. So, ibibigay mo muna sa sarili mo yung love para 'di ba, you can only love others as much as you love yourself. So, 'yan.
yes, tama. And also, Carla, since nabanggit mo nga na 2 years na din pala na ikaw ay single, parang mga last usap natin. Char. Hindi, why,
Baka last
siguro,
ano ang last usap natin? Ano ang last usap natin? Sige.
ano, yung last usap natin, kinukwento mo pa yung, hindi, wag na pala. Wag natin
Ah!
balik. Pero Carla, kwento mo naman kung bakit, ano ba yung, why did you choose to be single? Is it a choice, preference, or walang pumapas
Hmm.
ang buo?
Yes. I also had a live guesting last Tuesday and the question was, bakit mo pinili maging single? It's the same as the question. So, it was actually a choice really this time. Um, I have been in long-term like relationships in the past. Kasi sabi ng mom ko, "Ba't mo sinasabing relationships? Akala nila ang dami mo ng boyfriend." Hindi naman, konti lang naman. But yeah, long-term and in betweens, may magpo-pursue, ganyan. So, there was always someone. There was always someone that I was busy with or na nagpapakilig or nagbibigay ng affection and things like that. And I used to think that being in a relationship makes you attractive, makes you valuable ka kasi may jowa ka, meaning maganda ka. I used to think it that way. But I realized that you shouldn't get your validation in relationships at
Yes.
all because dapat buo ka na even before the relationship or it doesn't make you any prettier or any more worthy because merong nagkagusto sa'yo or meron kang
Yes.
jowa or 'di ba? So, yun, when my last relationship ended, I have decided na I'm gonna stay single muna for a season, for a year I said. Naging 2 years na.
Mm-mm.
Magaling kasi talaga mag-upgrade si Lord ng mga ano. And yun, actually sinabi ko, I made a promise with the Lord na I'm going to focus on Him. Also in my healing, magbabasa ako ng Bible muna bago ako jojowa, ganyan. And I'm going to catch up loving my family. And I have good news, Reg. Natapos ko yung Revelation kanina. Last
Ooh,
chapter.
congrats.
So, sabi ko, timing na timing sa episode. So yeah, that's something that I'm so proud of. Ang saya magbasa ng Bible, guys. More of that in the later talks or yeah,
Yes.
in my content. Yes.
Yon. So, congrats, no, for finishing pala Revelations today, no. So, Carla, no, kwento mo naman, kamusta yung, yung, so far 2-year journey or ano ba yung mga nagiging parang advantages for you ng pagiging single right now?
Advantages of being single. It's actually so beautiful. It feels so freeing.
Ako din.
Um, maybe, maybe because the relationships I've had in the past is not ideal in a way na it is supportive of me. I have a, not I have a tendency kasi Reg na when I'm with someone, I'm so supportive with their dreams na most of the time I put that first
Okay.
over
Ako ba
the
yung
things that
napuputol o si Carla? Hello?
hi, hello?
Okay, gay. Okay na ulit. Okay na.
Saan na nga ako? Eto na nga ako.
Relationship in a way.
Er, ano nga yun? Advantages. So yeah, when I'm in a relationship or when I'm with someone, I get to focus on that person, on our relationship kasi sobrang invested ko kasi talaga kapag relationship. And I'm I want to be together, ganyan, and I like to date, I like to spend time with that person kasi nga mahal mo, love mo, 'di ba? And during those moments, I have realized na I have put them above my own dreams, my own journey of self-discovery or being self-aware. So one of the best thing that happened during this season of singleness is that I get to discover myself more thanks to Coach Ron, Strengths Finder, Gallup, and
Ayan.
yeah, I've had lots of breakthroughs because of the encounters I've had this year. I have also it's also during this singleness season that I discovered or I have re-known Christ as he is. Um understanding salvation, understanding my faith more because doon talaga ako nag-focus and that's what I talk about most of the time. I also get to create content. Ang tagal ko nang gustong gumawa ng vlog and now I already have a Facebook page with 2,600 plus followers. If you're not there, you have to be there. Charot. And I've also launched my TikTok very recently. Meron ako mga 70 followers doon. It's so fun. I realized na there's
Ayan.
so much
Hindi ko sure
room.
kung ako ba'y napuputol. Hello?
Napuputol ba?
Ako
Di
ba'y
ako
napuputol? O si
siguro,
Carla?
Red.
Guys,
Let
comment
us
naman
know
kayo.
in the comment section if ang napuputol si Reg. If
Hello?
napuputol ba ako or if si Reg.
Hello?
Yeah,
Hello?
I can hear you naman, Reg. You
Okay,
can hear
sige.
me.
So, ako yung napuputol or ikaw? Kasi nag-choppy ka sa akin.
Ah. Sige, hindi
Ah,
naman
okay.
daw okey naman daw tayong both,
Oh, sige,
oo.
okay. So naiintindihan niyo naman. Ako lang hindi na okay
Oo,
naman,
baka
walang
yung choppy
napuputol.
yung
Okay, sige. Okay, guys. Sige, ituloy natin to. So anyway, going dun nga sa sinabi ni Carla, no? So, wala talaga ako masyado naintindihan, guys, kasi napuputol siya sa akin. But,
oh, no.
Carla,
Ikaw
are you still there?
oo, ikaw siguro sa ano, sa side mo siguro yung medyo napuputol, but
Oo, feeling ko nga sa akin.
mm, yun
But
and
anyway, sige, go.
sige go.
Sige, go, go.
Yun nga, just overview. So I got to discover more of myself, the things that I like, the things that I enjoy. I get to do the things that I also love. I really love content creation. So nakapag nagawa na ako ng equivalent to blog na Facebook page. I get to write, I get to publish the things that I write. I get to do lives like this, do interviews and may upcoming collab ako soon. And yeah, I think I'm just getting started really. Pero ang dami na ding nangyari over the past 2 years. And yeah, I also get to be with my family more. Kasi before, I'm all over the place. Kung saan ako lumilipad. So, madaming times na birthdays, wala ako. Last year, andun ako sa lahat ng birthdays and we get to do a little surprise. So, that was my promise eh. That's what I wanted to do to catch up loving my family because I felt like when I was in a relationship, madaming time na ginugol ko dun sa relationship in the past. So, yun, I'm catching up with people who really matters. Yan.
Yeah. So more of self-discovery and spending time with family, friends, and people who matters really to Carla. Of course, I think Carla is also a family-oriented person. Eh. Tama ba, Carla?
I hope. I hope. I really love my family, but I know that I could always do more in how I relate to them or love them.
Okay, that's okay. Pwede na, ano yan, ano tawag ko, work in progress. Also,
Yes.
yan, Carla, meron ka bang so far in 2 years? And of course, probably din sa mga past relationships mo, meron kang or parang mga ginagawa nyo, na meron ka ba dong nami-miss or meron ka bang nafo-FOMO this time you're single sa mga friends mo na in a relationship?
Hmm. Let's see. Actually, Reg, napuputol-putol ka kanina but nagets ko na yung
Okay,
question sa
okay,
last
naputol.
part, oo. So, meron ba akong nami-miss? Well, yung late nights nakukuha ko naman siya sa ibang tao. So, hoy single ako na GC, tsaka madami ding
Yeah.
support groups. I also get to have lots of conversations, meaningful conversations and authentic friendship. Nami-miss, ka-hug siguro ganun.
Kahag.
Well,
Yeah.
hinahug ko naman
Nakahag
yung
mo na ba
sister.
yung crush reveal? Char.
Well, naka-hug ko naman din yung sister ko, ganyan. But I think yung ano, I think yung pagod ka tapos magsusumbong ka, magpapa-baby ka na, "Oh, ganito, ganyan, ganito
Oh,
nangyari."
God.
Well, ngayon ko lang siya naisip because you asked, pero maganda nga siguro na ano, but ngayon naman nagsusumbong ako sa Strengths Unleashed kina Coach Ron and sa
Meron din
accountability
pala
buddy.
nakakausap, no?
Yes, meron meron talaga and hindi nga lang yung kapag yun no nami-miss ko yung may regla ka ta's may aawayin ka, ganyan.
Yung yung
Yung
point
naa
person ng lahat ng
Oo,
mga
point person ng lahat ng frustration mo sa buhay. So, minsan naaaway ko kung sino ka si Z, ganyan, kasi close kami ni Z. Ta's may maling masabi si Z, wala, maano ko si Z. Pero love naman ako
away
ni Z,
sila.
so aside from that, well, na-realize ko kasi na puwede naman palang matulog na walang naggo-good night or gumising ng walang good morning, okey lang naman pala. So, those things I've adjusted. Siguro medyo na-envious ako dun sa 'pag may hindi naman necessarily dates, pero yung may best friend kasi ako ta's yung fiance niya ang sarap magluto. Tapos alam mo yung prinsesa siya. So, when it comes to like the kitchen or food, so parang sinasabi ko pagpe-pray ko din na magaling magluto yung ganyan. So, sabi ko, "Lord,
Oo.
sige na yung magaling magluto." Tapos na-realize ko, hala baka single pala ako forever, so hindi ako makakakain ng masarap. So kaya natuto na din akong magluto over the
Aral
pandemic.
magluto.
Oo, masarap naman, kaya
Oo.
ko naman.
Oo, skill yan, Carla, no? Kailangan natin matutunan.
Oo, that's a very important skill because kakain tayo all our life, eh. So, it's good that both of you can para you can surprise each other, 'di ba?
Yes. And also, of course, since napag-uusapan na din naman natin, no, Carla. So, kwento mo naman, Carla, kung ano ba yung mga non-negotiables mo in a partner or kung ano ba yung, if we call it standard or whatever we can call it.
Non-negotiables, ilan ba? 500?
Yung kaya nung live guesting.
Yung lista
hindi,
ko
hindi yung buong listahan mo.
yung lista ko, wait
Yung
lang.
listahan mo ata kasi 100.
I'm going to give like basic na non-negotiables. First is I really try my best to love God because I couldn't claim that na I love God kasi I still fail a lot of time, but He loves me. God really loves me, and I want someone who knows how it feels like to be pursued by Christ. Kasi Jesus changed the meaning of pursue for me kasi Reg, eh. Alam mo yung word na pursue before, yung liligawan ka, yung e-effort sa'yo or what, like, Jesus really changed the word pursue. It is beyond making you kilig. It is really seeing you for who you are, accepting you from the inside out, all the flaws, but not accepting na yun na lang. But accepting in a way na helping you to improve, helping you to grow, supporting you. And that kind of love transforms, eh. And I could only imagine if that would be the kind of love that I would also get from someone. Um I think that's very like beautiful. So I really would want to have a Christ-centered relationship, and I wouldn't have that if the partner or the man who would be leading me in the future is not Christ-centered. So yun, that's first. Somehow non-negotiable ko na din naisip ko is I want this person to be someone na gusto ng parents ko. Most or I guess all of my relationships kasi hindi ko pinaalam. So, ay akala ko independent na ako, kaya ko na, ta's whoosh, 'di ba, nawasak tuloy. Ta's nung nawasak, iiyak sa parents, ganyan, tatawag ng 2:45 AM, "Uwi na ako," ganyan, ganyan. So, yeah, those are the days. But I would want someone na my father would say he approve of. Kasi every time magbe-break up ako, sasabihin niya, "Di ko naman yun gusto eh, pero ganyan." Mga gano'n na stuff. Also my mom. And I want someone who's responsible because ang hirap ng buhay if the person is irresponsible eh. So, how will this person provide for the family or lead me if he is not a responsible or a good provider? So, I guess those are top three. There's a lot more. Gusto ko din ng gwapo, yes. Kasi 'di ba? Nawala si Reg. So, ayan. Dadagdagan lang natin yung non-negotiables. Guys, kayo ba? Ano ba yung non-negotiables nyo? Hi, Winsel. Winsel is there. Sabi ni Winsel, boom, boom, boom. Gotta get that boom, boom. Gets ko na, Winsel. Black-eyed peas. So, ayan, bumalik na si
Hello?
Reg. Ayan, hi, Reg. Okay, nantahan ko na sila
Ayun
ng
na.
boom, boom
Hello, hello,
power.
hello, 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 hello. Welcome
Yes.
to...
We can hear you though, nag-freeze
Hello?
yung, yan, you're back.
Dito na ba ako?
Yes, but nag-freeze lang
Ah,
yung photo mo or yung camera mo.
ayun na. Hello? Hello, hello, hello. Guys, naririnig niyo na ba ako?
Naririnig ka namin, oo.
Ayan na. Okay. So, going back, sabi mo nga, ang last ko narinig is someone who's God-centered, responsible, and ano yung isa? Nawala ko yung dun sa isa eh.
Gusto ng parents ko for
Gusto
me.
ng parents mo. Bakit lahat ba
First
ng
time.
exes mo?
Oo,
Char.
lahat ano.
Totoo? Okay.
Mm. So,
Ayan.
yan. Pinaglaban ko kasi yung ano, yung, yung mga, yun. Pinaglaban ko yung gusto ko. So, at that time.
Ayan. Buti
And,
na hindi nanonood si tita, no? Char. O baka
oo nga,
nanonood din
baka
siya.
anuhin na naman ako. Napagod siya sa surprise namin kanina. So yeah, I guess that those are top three, Reg. But the list is ma- mahaba. Char mahaba. But well,
100
those are
plus. Char.
preference naman. Preference naman. So yes.
Okay. So, sa ating mga commenters na guys, paki-ready na lang din po yung ating questions para kay Carla dahil malapit na tayo din sa ating Q&A. And of course, Carla, no, since napag-uusapan naman natin yung negotiables, yung getting there sa next chapter of your life. So, kwento mo naman, Carla, how do you know that you are ready to jump away from being single?
How do you know that you're ready to jump away from being single? I think this is a very subjective question. Sana all pinaglalaban. Oo nga, paglaban natin yung
Oo nga,
sarili natin,
Winsel.
guys. Na deserve natin yung God's best. So, I think this is the state of the heart. For me, how do I know if I'm ready to jump away from being single? Is that I'm so rooted and secure in my relationship with Christ that I know whatever happens in the next relationship, I'm good. Parang hindi ko sasabihin, baka ma-hurt na naman ako. Naputol si Reg. Or, yeah, andyan na pala siya. Gumagalaw yung earrings niya. Ganyan. So, parang hindi ko sasabihin na, baka masaktan ako, baka gawin sa akin 'to ng ganito, ganyan. No, because I believe by that time na mag-jump away, like, ako personally, because this is subjective, this is my insight, then, like, ready na ako whatever comes, my way or our way with that person. And how do you know you're healed? Kasi I think healing is really a process eh. Hindi siya necessarily like one time healed ka na, or there might be times you feel like, oh, okay ka na, and then later down the lane there would be like triggers, and then you feel bad, but that does not mean that you are parang, "La, hindi ka pa ready, hindi ka pa healed," ganyan. Kasi I know there are a lot of people who were broken, but they still entered relationships and it worked. Because at the end of the day, love conquers all, love heals, 'di ba? So, I think this is a decision. When being telling na I'm ready to jump, it's a decision na I'm ready. And for me, that decision involves a lot of inquiry, like, God, is this what you want for me? Kasi changing your relationship status from single to in a relationship to married, it is more than just changing a relationship status for me now, Reg. When I said na I'm going to be intentional in being single, I have researched a lot of things about these godly relationships because that's what I want to have. And ang na-learn ko doon is whether it is in singlehood or if it is in marriage that you are able to honor God, then you have to choose that, whatever that may be. So for some people, it's singleness. For some people, it is marriage, and there is no one right marital status to be able to honor God. So, yan.
Ang ganda nun. And of course, sabi nga ni Carla, it's a subjective idea, or if ever man na she will be going to that chapter of her life is syempre kung ano man yung parang sign ni Lord for her, or kung alam na ba niyang ready talaga siya, not necessarily ng physically, 'di ba? Tama ba, Carla? Kasi madami ding in preparation for marriage eh. Parang yung isa-segue, and then mamaya natin i-segue. Pero thank you so much for sharing that, Carla. No? So sa ating mga 7 million viewers, this is your time to shine para tanungin o i-bash si Carla ng mga questions ninyo. I-bash talaga, no? Ayan. So also,
Mababait yan sila sa akin.
so before pala tayo mag-Q&A, you can promote na lang din natin yung ating community. So join our community, bit.ly/HSA community, and we also have their random chika every Sundays. So go, sino ba mga magka-question dyan? Yung ating number one basher, may question pa ba kaya?
Sino ba
Number
number
one
one
ba?
basher?
Si ay, huwag tayo mag-name drop. Magko-comment na lang yan.
Comment. Wala eh, natakot silang mag-bash. Char.
Ayan. So, wala ba kayong question, guys? Natakot ba kayo sa kay Carla? Akala ko
O,
pa naman aabutin kami ng 1 hour.
babatuhan ko sila ng verses. Ready yung Bible ko dito.
So,
So,
tapos na
yeah.
yung revelations, guys. So,
Tapos na ba yung yun na ba yung lahat ng questions mo, Reg?
hindi. Actually, hindi naman question, pero may padulo
Ah,
pa.
okay. Okay. Alright. Wala yata silang question. Okay na.
Okay. So, mukhang mabait ang mga ngayon, ang mga tao ngayon, ha? Ayan na. So, ang ating prinoxihan from EJ Salo, ano daw ang sikreto ng glowing skin? Naliligo lang po siya.
Regular na maligo. Crush.
Crush reveal daw. Itag nyo ako sino yung crush nito.
So, pakitag na lang kung sino yung crush ko. Sa mga nakakaalam. Char lang, may nakakaalam ba? Char. Wait. So,
Si
anong
Ate
sekreto
Faye.
ng glowing skin? Matulog ng maaga tsaka magising ng maaga. Kasi yung undersleeping and oversleeping nakakapangit ng skin. I also take vitamins and I read the Bible every day and I surround myself with people who support me and tell me I'm beautiful. Makes me feel I'm beautiful. So, yeah, that's the secret of glow.
Yun, nakakaganda pala yung mga routines ni Carla.
Kakaganda
Ayan na.
yung
So,
mga
so
friends na
nagpapaantay si Winsel. So, mahaba ba yung question mo, Winsel? Char.
nagta-type siya. PC
Typing,
midnight pa
typing.
more. Wait lang. Ano daw?
Winsel, sama ka sa namin later.
Wow, 5 AM nagigising si Brian, except
Oo.
Saturday. Wow,
Ayan.
Brian, naghahanap ako ng accountability partner sa pagising kasi meron akong accountability partner. Tago na lang natin siya sa pangalang Zildren Aquino. itago natin siya do'n sa pangalan na 'yun. Ta's nag-bail out siya sa accountability namin.
Hindi na siya
Imagine,
5 AM club.
oo, 'di ba? Ta's
Ako
yeah.
pwede ako, char, accountability mo. Char.
Ay! Oo nga 'no. Sige, sige, sige. Perfect. Z,
Nagigising ka ba totoo?
may napalit na ako. Oo, I have been sleeping, I mean, I've been waking early ano, since a week, 1 week na.
Congrats. And so, Winsel, so
I
antayin ba
told
namin
you.
yung iyong question or magpo-proceed ka? Taray, siguro guilty yung ating guilty yung ating basher, hindi na nag-comment.
Oo nga. Sino ba yung basher natin? Anyway,
Anyway,
so
Winsel,
ayan.
5:40. So, binilangan. Ayun na, go lang, magta-type pa ako. Naku, paano ko ito i-stretch, Winsel, char? Hindi, pero anyway, thank you so much. And actually, madami pa tayong ipopromote. Ay, hindi pa pala tayo ipopromote. Anyway, sige, balikan natin yung question ni Winsel. No? So, Carla, to wrap up lang din sa ating kwentuhan tonight. So, give na lang, mag-give? So, English tayo. So, ano na lang din, tips and advice sa ating mga ka-single na nanonood.
Tips and advice sa mga ka-single. Hmm, this is very broad. In what aspect? Actually, this is a whole lot of a topic if we like think about it. And yeah, may promote kami na something related to that like later. But tips and advice, okay, first, kumuha ka ng insurance. Kumuha ka sa'kin ka kumuha ng insurance kasi di lang maganda yung advisor mo, loyal pa. So, napakaimportante ng insurance, guys. If you're single, that's the time that you really get good with your finances because when you get married, it's not just personal finance anymore. You're managing a household's finances. And if you can't do it na ikaw pa lang, paano mo ima-manage yung pera ng household mo? So, yeah, that's the first thing. Second thing is read the Bible. Read the Bible and discover a love story na is just literally out of this world because like it's just so beautiful to find love from the one who knows why he created you because 'di ba nga there's a purpose of why we're all here. And there's just so much beauty in putting your identity on where it actually is meant to be like rooted from. So getting to know yourself more, like meaning identity, I believe we can all like find that from the one who created us. Para siyang, let's just say, cellphone, 'di ba? Wala pa lang manual yung iPhone, no? Pero let's just say a specific tumbler. And then paano ba yung mga mechanics ng tumbler na imagine natin yung may ilaw yung mga tumbler ganyan. Ano ba yung features ng tumbler na yan? Most of objects, they come with a manual, and the manual is written by the inventor. So the best person who can describe the purpose of one thing is the one who created it, the inventor, right? Sometimes hindi na wala tayong access sa owner kasi 'di ba if iisa-isahin niya tayo parang hindi scalable for the business. So what happens is he gives out manuals. Andun na paano i-clean, paano i-change yung battery, parang sasakyan. And the reason why I say like read the Bible is the Bible is the owner's manual. It's God's manual for how we should conduct our lives. And there's so many things that I have discovered and learned in the Bible. And now that I have finished reading it, the whole book for the first time, I excited to read it the second time and then perhaps the third time. So excited ako bumili ng bagong Bible, but I'm thinking gamitin ko muna yung so here it is. I'm gonna show you. So hindi sobrang gamit na siya. Ang dami kong sinusulat dito. Before I used to think na sacred yung Bible, so dapat hindi mo ilalapag sa floor, dapat ganyan-ganyan, na para ba siyang hindi mo halos mahawakan na. But kasi ayaw mo siyang madumihan. But the thing is, kung tayo hahawak nito, madumi naman talaga tayo kasi we're all sinners eh. And the reason why there is such Bible is because we are sinners nga and we are in need of a savior. So, yun, hearing love stories from this like book and stories of like redemption and salvation, parang ang ganda and there- there's just so much more that we ought to pay our attention to other than the worldly things that we pursue because they're all secondary. So yun. And third I would say is yun, insurance and then read your Bible. Third is if you have not taken it yet, take Strengths Finder or all the like a better idea is that you take the Strengths Finder through Strengths Unlocked workshop. So, yun, that's a really one of the best personal investment you can do for yourself because that will reveal your top five strengths. If you want to know about it more, hashtag talk to Binibini. Pero the gist is that you will know saan ka magaling. Ta-
Yes.
let's stop the
Eye
question.
opener.
'Di ba? Parang stop na natin yung question na, "What's wrong with me?" But let's start asking ourselves the right questions. What's right with me? What can I be great at doing that what is it that I'm good at na 10,000 I'm better than 10,000 people. So I got that question from Coach Val and yun, so sobrang importante na maging self-aware tayo so that we can manage ourselves. And when someone enters our lives, once you're ready, when the time is right, 'di ba? Alam mo din how to communicate who you are to that person. Hindi siya yung mag-guess-guess kayo na, ito ba yung gusto niya, i-research niya, if I found out. No, you have to talk to each other. You have to get to know each other because yung sarili nga natin eh, we have it is an endless pursuit kasi yung self-discovery. Ano na
Yes,
lang yung iba, 'di
yes.
ba? Kung hindi mo kilala yung sarili mo then mahirap din kilalanin yung ibang tao or i-understand and i-appreciate sila. So,
Yes.
I guess that's
Tama.
top 3 of my tips and tricks. And ano, magpaka-blooming kayo guys. Yun, I guess that's top 4. Feel good, look good, and do good. Yan.
Ayan. So, of course, to summarize lang din yung sinabi ni Carla na
Grabe yung
sobrang
magpakabuti. Magpaka-blooming.
sorry. Nabingit.
Parang
Nabingit.
asama. Parang asama-sama ko ba? Parang o sabi ni Nico, parang Netflix, yan. So, he was referring to the Bible.
Sorry,
Isa
sorry,
si
sorry.
Nico sa nabudol ko sa Bible, sobrang na-enjoy siya.
Oo, magpaka-blooming kayo. And of course, yan, so sabi ko nga, to summarize lang din yung sinabi ni Carla is of course, kumuha ng insurance, guys. Alam niyo na, single, mas madali right now na you're single. And of course, Carla is one of the best insurance advisors that I know also. And next is,
One
of
of the most
course, read the
beautiful.
Bible. Kasi syempre nga, ito yung manual natin in life. And of course, syempre, take the Strengths Finder. Sabi nga ni Carla, na-explain niya kanina, madami talaga siyang, madami siyang sanga-sanga or eye-opener na mangyayari sa'yo. So, go for it. And of course, yung nabingi ako, magpaka-blooming kayo. Ayan. So, katulad niya ni Carla, very blooming. So, night. Ayan. So, balikan natin yung question ni Winsel. Ayan na. So, what's your encouragement for people na pressure or minamock ng iba because they are single?
Ooh, yeah, that's actually very common. And I think that's the reason why there is such brand as Hoy Single
Single
Ako. Di ba,
lady.
Reg? Kasi
Yes.
parang, first and foremost, kapag pinipressure or minamock ka ng whoever, kung ano man, singleness or whatever, just as long as, I mean, not just as long as, but very importantly, you have to be strong kasi in the things that you believe about yourself. 'Di ba? Na like
Yes.
bakit ka single? Maybe you're waiting for the right time. Maybe you're still preparing and you know you're being prepared for. So, encouragement, meaning this is something I will tell to that person, not necessarily sa mga nagmamak. Una muna, yung mga nagpe-pressure pala at nagmamak, ito muna. Sila muna yung kakausapin natin, Wenzel, ha? Yung mga
Oo.
nagpe-pressure at nang mamak ng mga single, kasi bakit single ka pa, 30 ka na, hindi ka na magkakaanak, yung mattress mo, may expiration, ganyan, ganyan. First and foremost, guys, wala kayong karapatan mang-pressure or mangmak kung hindi naman kayo nagko-contribute na magka-jowa kami. Okay?
Totoo.
Wala kayong karapatan. Kung meron kayong mga nire-ret or mga, kung nagko-contribute kayo sa pagka-blooming namin, kung nagko-contribute kayo sa finances namin, nag-contribute kayo sa sa pagpadami ng clients namin, sa personal growth namin, then maybe you have a say. Maybe, because there are people na wala talaga akong pakialam what they say about my singleness. But when it was my sister who told me na, girl, galaw-galaw na. I know that this person care about me. So, alamin natin kung saan nanggagaling yung intention ng person na yon. Because
Yes.
sometimes, this pang-pressure, ang pamamak, comes from societal standards of how it should be, na dapat at this age, tapos ka na mag-aral, tapos magtrabaho ka na, tapos magpakasal ka na, tapos magkaanak ka na. Tapos kung magkaanak ka na, dapat may pangalawa na. Dapat boy and girl. Dapat, madaming ganon. Guys, it's the 21st century. We are free to choose. Right? So, my encouragement sa mga pinapressure o minamock, kung tatanungin kayo, bakit wala ka pang jowa? Bakit ganyan? Ganito yung magandang sagot. I'm being prepared for the person who is being prepared for me. So, pag-pray mo ako. And then you put the responsibility in their hands already kasi, kung hindi, pinag-pray mo ba ako? Kasi kung hindi mo ako pinag-pray, isa ka sa isa ka sa problem kung bakit wala pa ako. Isa ka sa reason kung bakit wala pa akong jowa. Yan. And what I want to tell you, seryoso na, for the person who feels pressured and totoo yung nafe-feel niyang pressure. God is in control. And because God is in control, He is always moving. He always looks after us. And I want you to know, and I hope meditate on this truth, that God loves you and that He has your best interest at heart. So if He puts you in a season of singleness, and then trust na He knows what He is doing. And in that season, maximize it. There's so many things that you can do being single na hindi mo na magagawa in case maging married ka na. Because let's just say, there's a desire in your heart to be married, right? Do you think that desire actually doesn't belong there? That you resist it? Because what you have to do with desire, something I've learned from Coach Ron, is that you have to honor it. Okay, gusto ko nang magka-jowa. Okay, gusto ko nang magka-family. So, ano yung gagawin ko for me to get there? Ano yung kailangan ko i-prepare? Ready na ba ako? Okay na ba yung finances ko? Emotionally? Ready na ba ako? Sino yung mga support system ko? In case mag-postpartum blues ako or postpartum depression, to make sure hindi ako mag-go to postpartum psychosis, because there's such thing, guys. And I've talked to a lot of moms about things that they go through. There's so many things that happens in the body of a woman during pregnancy and all across motherhood that you have to prepare yourself. So, yung exercise, hindi lang yun sinasabi nila na, nagpapasexy ka? No. You're getting endorphins, happy hormones para more energy, di ba? Mas happy, enervon. And also, how you take care of yourself. Because kung hindi mo ma-take care yung sarili mo, like, ngayon, How much more when you're already taking care of someone, let's say a husband or a wife or a child. So just enjoy the season of singleness, get to know a lot of people or get deeper in the relationships that you already have. If you're not the wide type, you can be the deep type of relationship builder. And yun, grow your relationship with God, because alam mo girl or alam mo boy, sapat ka na. Being single, sapat ka na. Hindi ka kulang. Walang kulang sa'yo at all. And and trust that when the time is right, the Lord will make it happen. Trust na God's best is on his way to find you, or you are on your way to find her. And ito, wag kang magmadali. I mean, wag kang magmadali na, alam mo yun, the thing about desire, last na lang to. The thing about desire is that if there's a desire in our heart, ang nangyayari is, most of the time, it's a good desire. Let's just say we want to be wealthy. Ang nangyayari is, if we look for ways to pursue that desire in an dishonoring way, let's just say you mag-cheat ka sa business, or gugulangin mo yung mga like clients mo, hindi mo aayusin, basta mali yung in-explain mo. There are many ways to make money, but there is a right way of making money. It's the same with relationships. There's many ways to have someone in bed at night, or to have someone na pahupain yung loneliness that you feel. Madami. There's so many ways to get kilig. Manood lang kayo ng Hometown Cha-Cha-Cha, guys. Oh my God, if you wanna be kilig. You can play games, but that really doesn't put you to what your true desire is, which is a meaningful, loving, supportive relationship. So wait for that right one, because God is already preparing his best for you. And if you get impatient, you might entertain the one that the devil sent. So, yeah, if God has someone for you na yun ang pipiliin mo, this doesn't mean that this person is perfect. Okay? No, not at all. You are also not perfect. I am not perfect. Nobody is. Pero you're decided that you're going to make this relationship work, and you're going to do it with God, 'di ba? Together you're a powerhouse eh. Together this would be a beautiful relationship. You would be raising children who fears the Lord, who loves God, and who loves other people. And you will be surprised with the growth that you will both have, and the ripple effect that your family will be having to the world. It doesn't mean that you will be famous na family, but it will just be impactful, diba, with the people around you, with your immediate family and your close friends. If this is a powerhouse, n- if we acknowledge that there is also the other side, or the enemy, who doesn't want this union to happen, the enemy will send distractions over distractions. The enemy will send its best. And you know, when the devil comes, it doesn't come with a fork and a tail. It comes with a sobrang gandang babae, or sobrang poging-poging guy na andun na lahat, mayaman, ano pa ba, looks like mabait naman, responsable. Pero we don't know what is um in that relationship that would not be honoring to God. Maybe that relationship would already become your idol. And idol means anything that is more important than God to you. And if that messes up your relationship with God, it messes up with your life, because your spirituality just encompass everything. Your how you steward your physical health, how you steward your mental health, how you steward your relationships, how you steward your money. Lahat. Your relationship with God matters, because all relationship problems, it comes from God relationship problem. So yung relationship natin with each other na hindi okay, then maybe there's pride, maybe there's anger, there's so many unconfessed sins, and yun, napakaseryoso na ng topic. Basta, wag ka lang magmadali kasi may prepare na si God na best for you. Yun.
Ayan, ang ganda ng sharing. And of course, siguro for that person ba to people, kung sino man yung binabanggit ni Winsel, siguro for me, for me pa, na siguro, if you want, or if you need encouragement, or gusto mo lang din ng makakausap, you can join our community kasi, dyan, kung ano yung mga napagkukwentuhan namin about being single, and of course, not necessarily na kailangan masyado mong seryosohin yung nagmamak sa'yo or yung nagpa-pressure sa'yo na, uy, ganito, ilang taon ka na, whatever they're mocking you with. But, yun, so,
Yeah. May
yes,
naalala tuloy akong like joke about things like that na, "Uy, single ka pa rin?" Ta's you'll answer, "Uy, buhay ka pa rin." May gano'n. Joke lang na something. Pero meron na nung episode 11 ng Hometown Cha-Cha-Cha. Thanks for the update, Feb. So, yan.
ayan. So, thank you for that question, no, Vincent. And of course, thank you so much, Carla. So, actually, before lang din, siguro tayo magpaalam kay Carla and siguro give the floor kay Carla para mag-promote kung meron siyang ipo-promote.
Yes! So, yes, guys, if you've not yet followed me on Facebook, Instagram, I'm also on TikTok, so it's Binibini Talks. And we also have an upcoming na collaboration. So, I'll be back. Binibini Talks will be back, but it's going to be a new season. Yeah, go ahead.
Yan.
So, it's going to be a new season. Ayan. Meron akong partner dyan na sobrang pogi, si Your Love Life Engineer. So, yeah, his brand is Your Life Engineer, and yun, joke namin siya na Love Life Engineer kasi magaling din siya magpayo sa mga single. Yung mga single kasi magaling magpayo ng mga relationship na mga questions eh. So, ayan. And
Yes.
the series is called How to Single Well,
Mm.
maximizing the season of singleness. So, ano yan, end of October. That's actually a webinar, 30 to 31. But before that, we will be having an FB Live series with the same name, How to Single Well. So that's every Tuesdays at 6 p.m. So Tuesdays at 6, yan. Basta Tuesdays at 6, guys. That's ano, punta na kayo sa
Ayan.
Binibini Talks or sa Your Life Engineer kasi we'll have conversations there about if you have questions, you can also send it in so that we'll answer it. But yun, it will circle around being single, not just in relationship status, but this is open for people who are single in marital status. Na this is about preparation for your next level, diba? Or on your next chapter.
Ayan.
Yan.
And also, yung How to Single Well is also supported by Hi Single Ako. Ayan, hindi tayo kita. Hi Single Ako. So,
Ah.
so this webinar is very supported by Hi Single Ako. And ayan, meron ka pa ipapromote, Carla?
And I guess that's it, guys. TikTok. I'm on TikTok. I'm bago on TikTok. So, yeah, I would appreciate kung magko-comment kayo doon or magla-like kayo doon. Masaya.
Ayan. So, okay. So, ako naman magpo-promote before we do the raffle. So, ayan. So, guys, comment nyo pala yung names niya for the raffle, guys. Pero kung puro guys pala yung magko-comment, sige, dagdagan
Ibigay
natin.
na lang nila sa mom nila or sa sister
Ibigay na lang
nila.
sa mom nyo. Ayan, tama, Carla. Yan, so,
Oh,
you
meron
can,
din naman silang mga women in their lives. Or sa ano nila, ginujowa.
sorry.
Mali.
Sorry, mali pa lang mali. Sorry. Ayan, so i-comment niyo na lang yung mga pangalan niyo diyan para mailagay natin sa ating random names. Also, yan, promote
Oh,
yung ating
alam ko ng pagbibigyan ni EJ niyan. Char.
merch. Hoy,
Yes.
single ako and anong pake mo kung single ako, merch is available on tinyurl.com/. /HSA merch. Actually, hindi lang po umabot yung merch ni Carla pero meron siya.
Yeah, kaya nag-block na lang din ako. But yeah, I'm gonna
Yan.
wear that when it arrives. For sure.
Yan. And also for our raffle tonight is
Yeah.
guys, paki-follow po ang ating crochet. So if you want to have handmade earrings, accessories, and anything you can think of. Wag lang
Yeah.
masyadong gamit kasi hindi ko pa kaya. So, anyway, message our page crochet. And also, open na din kami if may mga gift ideas kayo for Christmas. So, let us know. We can customize the boxes. And of course, ayan. So, lastly, yung ating accessories, 29 and Co. And lastly, if you like yung mga napanood nyo dito and of course yung brands namin and lahat-lahat ng yan. We are promoting also the upcoming event of passionate creators. So, ayan, pakinood na lang po at na tong ating video. Ito pala, meron tayong pa-poster. Yan. Yan. PC Master Camp, October 26, 28, and 30. Yan, 28. Actually, we have a code for the PC Master Camp. You can type there, Reg, if napanood nyo ito. And this is the, nabubulol na. And this is the video for the PC Master Camp. And,
Do you want to build your personal brand online?
PC Mastercamp is for you.
PC Mastercamp is the accelerator of the next big personal brands.
It is the most interactive and transformative 3-day virtual camp you'll ever attend in the Philippines.
You will be equipped with the clarity, direction, and foundation for creating a unique, effective, and profitable personal brand.
Discover your strengths and learn how to leverage them.
Obtain the technical skills and knowledge to maintain and grow your brand.
You will do all of this with close guidance, support, and accountability from the community.
Learn from the coaches that specialize in different areas of brand building such as strengths mastery, brand identity, brand growth, video creation, graphic design, live streaming and podcasting, and writing.
Passionate Creators is a community of purpose-driven, remarkably supportive, and highly competent individuals.
Pursuing what you love and reaching for the stars will be the new normal once you're surrounded with brand builders and thought leaders.
It's your turn to transform your passion into a living.
Transform your plan to action
And make your message go viral. In PC Master Camp,
Passions will be made real.
this is where it starts.
PC Mastercamp is for you.
Enroll now.
See you
PC
in
Mastercamp.
Ayan. So, we are both products of PC Master Camp. And actually, din kami nagkakilala ni Carla. And, yun. Yan. So, dalawa lang po ba yung sasali, guys? Pero sige, isali na natin yung mga nag-comment kanina. O baka wala na talaga kayo dyan, guys.
Yes.
Ayan. So, prepare ko lang yung acting, yung ating wait pa.
Yeah.
Ayan.
And while you are putting in your names, guys, oo nga, baka sila na lang yung natira. But, oo nga pala, I forgot to mention.
Sige, go.
Wala pa kasi akong official launch, but dahil na-mention ka ng crochet, we're actually launching a craft store with my mom. So, it's inspired by the things that she's creating because she loves crafts. So, it's Crafty Mudra. And, yeah, that's crafts na CRAFT and then Mudra, MUDRA. So, guys, sali kayo para may pamimigay kayo sa mga nyo, crush nyo.
Ayan na. So, ready na ba ako?
And congrats, Winsel.
Ayan
Also.
na.
Meron na
Congrats,
ba?
guys. Ayan
Meron na? Meron na! Yung gano'n na.
Anong meron na? Anong meron?
Yung sa TikTok. Meron kasing yung di ba, nagla-live stream siya.
Ayan na.
Si
So,
Winsel
ano
din.
ba? Teka lang pala.
Rolata. Charot. Wow,
Ayan
Feb is
na, so excited. Kaya so puro boys, guys. Ibigay niyo lang sa
hindi,
inyong mga
Si Levs lang yung nag-iisang
mommies o
the rose.
jowa or pagdadasal nating si Levs yung manalo.
Hindi, pwede naman
Ayan,
nilang
so,
ibigay sa aso nila, char lang.
uh,
Sa hindi, pwede nilang ibigay sa mga ano nila, moms nila or tsaka sister.
okay, so si EJ daw
May
may
butas.
butas sa ears.
May butas sa ear si ano, si EJ. Very good ka, besh. Oo.
Sige, pagbigyan natin, Besh. Okay, game. So, hindi
Well,
na yung
nagsuot siya ng
maiiwan
good
to.
deed na
So, yung
t-shirt.
isa, yung una na lang na mag-stop ng name. Okay, game.
Okay. Woo! Char.
Lems, Lems, Lems.
Wow! Siya
Para sa
talaga.
kanya ka talaga, guys. Thank you. Yeah.
Yay!
So,
You have
yan.
a
So, message mo ako,
winner!
Lems, for your address para may padala ko yung ating earrings, crochet earrings,
Grabe,
and of
sobrang generous
course,
ni Reg.
ayan, ano pa ba? Meron pa ba tayong ano? And also, meron nga pala akong, ni-relaunch yung aking brand na sa kabila. So, Reg is Heart. So, if you wanted to follow, you can follow din doon sa Reg is Heart. So, ayan, thank you. Congratulations kay Lives. Ayan, palabasin natin para maalala ko. Kasi, akala mo naman ang dami. Pero thank you so much. And of course, join our community, bit.ly/HSA community. Meron din kaming lives sa ating community, sa group. And meron din kami ng mga giveaways tomorrow if ever you're free. Just join the community. I'll approve kung papasok man kayo. And yon. Thank you so much, Carla, for joining us tonight. And of
Thanks
course,
for having me, Reg. I
yes,
just
of
wanna
course. Sabi
appreciate
ko
you
nga,
for your ano, for your consistency and your generosity. Yan.
yan, sabi ko nga dream interview ko to. So, papahabain pa daw natin.
Ah.
Char, hindi. Thank you so
And may
much.
collab kami ni Reg soon. Abangan nyo. Masaya yan.
Yes. Abangan
Perhaps
niyo yan,
next
guys.
year,
Yung
no?
collab namin.
We'll see.
Yan. Thank you so much, guys. And see you
Thank
again
you.
next week.
See you!